How good does that look underneath this wonderful weather that we have here in the United Kingdom at the moment? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Supercars of London. Hope you're having a great day. And today, well, it's a sad day, but also a very exciting day, because since owning this car, one thing that I've been wanting to do ever since day one is restoring it back to its factory settings, restoring it back to its factory specification as it rolled off the production line before being shipped off to Singapore. Underneath this wrap, it is a triple layer balloon white that the previous owner had sprayed because the rest of his car collection was white. Pretty ridiculous, quite flamboyant, but over the time that I have owned this car, it has obviously gone grey. When the grey came off, the lacquer on the paint came off with it, which is why it was wrapped in this spring summer specification, a teal dark pearl green colour, and it has been absolutely amazing with the Fab Speed exhaust. But today I am driving this car up to SB Race Engineering, where it is going to stay for approximately a couple of weeks because it is getting stripped up there. The entire wrap is coming off. We will be documenting that and letting you guys know whether any more lacquer comes off with the paint, but it doesn't matter because finally the paint project on this car is beginning, and it is going down to Barkaways in Kent. They specialise in Ferrari. There is going to be a whole host of content and information with those guys coming very, very soon. But right now, I've got to get this beast started up, off to SB Race Engineering. We're going to be documenting and filming anything that they have that is of interest in their workshop at the moment. But ladies and gentlemen, the paint project on the Murcielago is going to begin. I'm so excited and nervous at the same time because it is a full restoration. The paint is going back to bare metal and then going to be built back up. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it on YouTube, let alone to a £200,000 Lamborghini. So let's get cracking, start this monster up, head up to SB Race Engineering under this amazing blue sky and cherish this specification, because after this video, it's never going to look like this again. This is the last time it's going to be in this wonderful colour. Pierce Protect did a phenomenal wrap, and I'm going to be doing my best with my bare hands at taking that wrap off. So we're going to get a really good idea as to how well the car was wrapped, but also how fragile the lacquer is on the paint. But it doesn't matter, because basically what is going to happen is this car is going to be stripped at SB Race Engineering, taken down to Barkaways, where they, as I said previously, specialise in Ferraris mainly, but they have painted Lamborghinis before, and they can obviously get the original Lamborghini gloss black paint that this car is going to be going back to. So the specification, I'm so excited, because by the time this car is finished, it is going to be fully stealthed out. It is going to be looking so much like a Batmobile. It's going to be so cool. I'm going to fall in love with the car all over again, or even more than I already am in love with the car. And I'm really looking forward to documenting the process, but also seeing the outcome and seeing the attention to detail that goes into the craftsmanship of painting a car. I've never seen anything like this in my life. And I'm going to be spending a lot of time down at Barkaways and watching the entire process get done and documenting it. So this series on the Lamborghini is going to continue, but obviously this car is going to be off the road. Sorry, I had to do that. The car is going to be off the road for, I would say, it's going to be around 2 months. So for 2 months, I'm going to be documenting the process and project on this car without driving it. So I'm going to really miss it. So this, I'm going to be making sure is an enjoyable drive. We're going to hear that V12 sing. What I'm going to do when this car's not on my driveway. It's going to be a very sad time. Lambo is here, and it is in very good company. If you clock that, yep, black Carrera GT. This is the first one that I've seen at SB Race Engineering, and obviously with the way that this filming process or program is, I might have already done a video on this because this is the first time that I'm seeing this Carrera GT. Let me show you it in more detail. This is a beautiful example, black with the terracotta seats. This is a car for Mr. JWW. And one thing that I've noticed seeing this for the first time is that you can see the carbon weave. The paint is so thin on the Carrera GT, very similar to that of the Ferrari F40. But if you have a look at the spoiler, let me try and zoom in. That is a stunning car. Murcielago in good company with another modern classic. These are now around 700 grand. About 5-7 years ago, they're probably around 250 grand. So they have been appreciating over the years. Really hoping that the Murcielago does exactly that as well. With a 355 in the middle, I'm not going to forget the Ferrari, but inside they've got some really interesting cars going on. We have got the Diablo SE30, which Stuart is working on. We've also got a 720S that is here in Paris blue. It's got a really nice specification. It's got orange brake calipers, orange seats, and a roll cage that Barry says is as standard from factory.
Well, it's an option.
It's an option. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And what are you doing to it?
Another Capristo system.
Another Capristo exhaust. Oh, look at this. Engine bay exposed. You get to see the red illumination going on in there. So this is number what, Barry? 4, 5? 5.
In the last 9 months.
5 Capristo decats on 720Ss in the last 9 months. It is safe to say that SB have fitted more Capristo exhausts than anyone else in the UK, and this is a really nice colour. Look at the roll cage. That's mental. This guy must be going out on track all of the time, although with a decat Capristo he's probably not going to hit any of the noise regulations anymore. And we've also got a very old school Lamborghini Diablo. Where's my car going to go?
That's probably where that yellow one is.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
So it's going to sit here whilst I de-wrap it and you guys strip it.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Well then, here we go. The wrap is coming off, and I'm trying to do as much as I can with as little heat as possible. Because if you can find a little place to peel, then it comes off quite easily. So far I've done a bat wing, and I'm doing the roof now. I rode over here on the bike. As you can see over there, it's positioned with the Carrera GT, but seeing as this is the following day from when I bought this up, a car has arrived that you guys need to see. Check this out. Here is the 720S that was being Capristo exhaust, but look at this. Ferrari Enzo has arrived at SB Race Engineering. It's just started to rain as well. This is not good for my ride home, but nose lift up, Ferrari Enzo, looking incredible. Nero with red inserts. I haven't seen an Enzo in ages. It looks so cool. This is going to cause quite a stir actually, seeing as it's parked outside. The 720S is right underneath the SB Race Engineering logo. My hands, I don't know whether you can see it, it's mainly this hand actually that's holding the camera. It's absolutely been annihilated by the adhesive from the wrap. I feel like I've done like a fairly okay job so far. Roof, engine bay, bat wings, this door and the bonnet over there as well. But because this car was stripped so much by Pierce Protect, then obviously the car needs to be stripped so that we can get towards all of the edges of where the vinyl has ended on this car. But because it's a white car, it had to get wrapped thoroughly, and thoroughly it was wrapped. But a very cool day up at SB for the second time in a row. Rode up on the bike. It's now raining outside, so this is going to be my first ride properly in the wet. But I mean, what a ridiculous lineup here. I think this is possibly the best lineup that I've seen at SB, with the Carrera GT and the Ferrari Enzo outside with the decatted Capristo McLaren 720S. So it is all go here. This might be the first time that they've had a bike inside the workshop. Video number 1 of the project paint is underway. It goes from SB to Barkaways. I'll be bringing you a full Barkaways tour so that you get to see just where this car is going to be settling in very, very soon. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out. Goodbye.